What is up, everybody? So, not the most ideal riding conditions today. It's been overcast, foggy, chance of rain, but some urgent stuff that I wanted to talk about. And when I say urgent, it's not like it's an emergency or something totally exciting, but I do have some good news, and that good news is also accompanied by a little bit of bad news. But the good news first, two things. Number one, my channel recently has hit 100,000 views. Now, pretty cool accomplishment for me, 100,000 views. And on top of that, we're on our way to 110,000 because just checked the progress today, and we're at like 109 something thousand views. So those views shooting up quickly because that 100,000 count just was just reached earlier this week, I think, or maybe at the very end of last week. So it hasn't even been a week yet. We're almost up to 110,000. Secondly, my channel has reached 200 subscribers. Now, for me, 200 is a big number for a couple reasons. For one, it's 200 subscribers, and to me that's exciting and that's great. But secondly, what also makes this exciting for me is that, so it took me about 2 months to get 100 subscribers to that one guy's channel, and then it took a good 2.5 months to reach 150. So we just crept up slowly, and then I took a trip down to Modesto and rode a whole bunch of bikes and got a bunch of review videos out there of my test rides, and that has propelled me up to 200 subscribers. And that only took like 18 days to reach 200 subscribers for 150. So from 2 months and then 2.5 months to reach 150 to get to 200 in 18 days was pretty spectacular to me. Again, maybe it might not sound like much to you as a viewer, or as someone who maybe watches a lot of YouTube and sees a lot of these you know, long-time YouTube video makers who have millions of subscribers, or, you know, in the tens of thousands of subscribers. Definitely my favorite ones have in the tens of thousands and beyond. But very exciting for me to reach 200 subscribers and to reach it so quickly after I hit 150. I thank everybody who's been tuning in to my channel on a regular basis, and and also anybody who has just viewed my videos and hasn't decided to subscribe. And if you are so inclined, I would definitely urge you to subscribe to my channel. So that's the good news, really good news for me. Here's the bad news. The bad news is on Tuesday I received an email from YouTube late Tuesday night letting me know that the threshold for monetizing your videos has changed. And we're not talking about a minor change here. We're not talking about, like, so here's what you had to do to reach a threshold to start earning money on your YouTube channel. When I first started, which was just back in August, I started my YouTube channel. I hit the threshold of 10,000 views. Right, you had to have 10,000 views to start monetizing your videos. And to me, at the time, that was a lot of views. 10,000 views was a lot. So I continued to put out content on a regular basis. I reached 10,000 views, and that meant that shoots YouTube's reviewers into action to see if your channel qualifies, you know, if it's appropriate and you're not just throwing up pirated content. So got to 10,000, they reviewed my channel, it was approved for monetization, so I started monetizing my videos. So already I jumped through one hoop. The second hoop that I had to jump through was reaching $100 of earnings. So for me, with around 150 subscribers at the time, and putting out 2 to 3 videos a week, I reached $100 late last year, which was like late in December. I broke the $100 threshold that you need to qualify to get your start getting paid, for them to actually start putting money into your bank account. So I did that in December, and I was all excited because I finally hit that $100 threshold. Started filling out tax forms to get my money, filled them out. I actually just filled them out like last week, and then the bomb drops saying that that they're changing the threshold again. So 10,000 views was the only threshold you had to break, and then you had to earn $100 for them to actually start paying you. I reached that in December, and now that I've reached that threshold, as of February 20th, that will be the last time that they're going to pay me, because the new threshold is you've got to have 4,000 hours per 30 days, but here's the big stinger: you've got to have 1,000 subscribers. Now, it's taken me about 4.5 months to gain 200 subscribers. So, I mean, do the math. If I continue to keep putting out content on my channel, and people keep watching motovlogs, you know, it's going to take me 5 times 4.5 months. That's 20 months. It's going to take me a year and a half, 2 years to get 1,000 subscribers. It's made a lot of people upset, and I've read a couple articles, and one of the articles makes a lot of sense to me as to the why YouTube is doing this. And one of the reasons that they said was that people are making channels with either pirated content or with content that has that's reproduced content. So they're like all of the compilation videos. These are the kinds of things that they're trying to weed out. So instead of YouTube putting more resources into their own reviewing process and trying to weed these out on their own, they're just making it harder for everybody else. All these little guys, you want to call me one of the little guys, I'm happy to take on that moniker, but it's just it's really disheartening for me to have hit these milestones of mine, and to finally start getting money in my bank account for what I'm doing here, and then to find out, you know, I'm gonna get 2 checks and then I'll be done until I hit 1,000 subscribers. So leave in the comments if you feel strongly one way or the other on this, but definitely I could use a pick-me-up. So if you have been enjoying my content, I'm not going to tell you to share it with your friends. I'm not a salesman like that. I'm not going to pitch my channel to you to share with people. If you feel like sharing it, share it. If not, then don't. But I sure could use some encouragement. So hit the thumbs up down there if you like the video. If you're so inclined and you've seen my videos before but you haven't done it, go ahead to hit the subscribe button over here. And if you want to check out some of the other videos that I've got up right now, go ahead and hit one of these links over here to check those out. Guys, if you're riding, be safe, and if you're not riding, get riding. This is that one guy, and I'm out.